Belgium, though diminutive in size, hides a vast and often ignored realm of chilling folklore. Below its ancient architecture, misty forests, and meandering rivers lies a domain where age-old superstitions still murmur through the trees and shadows. These stories are not mere relics of the past, they linger in the hushed warnings of townsfolk, in the creak of rusty gates, and in the gaze of those who have witnessed the supernatural. From spectral tricksters to monstrous beasts, Belgium's mythical creatures are as unsettling as they are distinct. Embarking on a journey into its darkest legends will unveil the beings that lurk at its edges and possibly, something beyond. Rumors of the mysterious presence of Kludde began to circulate rapidly throughout the serene village of Flanders. The locals shared chilling tales of a shadowy black dog with piercing blue eyes, often spotted skulking around the outskirts of the wooded area as evening descended. Despite numerous warnings from the wary villagers, one bold traveler decided to brave the looming darkness and venture out into the night. As twilight fell, the atmosphere became oppressively heavy, and the unsettling sound of dragging chains reverberated through the eerily silent air. Suddenly, the traveler felt a bone-chilling breath upon his neck before succumbing to a sense of overwhelming dread and collapsing to the ground. The following morning, his lifeless body was discovered with a ghastly expression of horror frozen upon his face. It was evident that Kludde had mercilessly claimed yet another unfortunate soul for its own. Along the banks of the Scheldt River, children were warned of the Nekker. Tales were told of a pale figure emerging from the water, beckoning with webbed fingers. One summer, a boy named Peter vanished without a trace. His friends spoke of a strange and haunting melody that seemed to be coming from the river. They described seeing a figure in the water, reaching out towards Peter. Days later, all that remained was Peter's cap, found floating downstream. The disappearance of Peter served as a grim warning to all who dared to venture too close to the river's edge. The Nekker's song had claimed yet another victim, leaving behind only unanswered questions and a lingering sense of unease. Deep in the misty moors of the Ardennes, whispers of the wit-weaven echoed through the countryside. These spirits, said to be clad in white, were rumored to float above the ground, appearing at crossroads to unsuspecting travelers. One such traveler, a merchant known for his greed and disregard for local lore, dared to take a shortcut through the moors. His fate was sealed that day, for he never returned. When his abandoned cart was discovered, there were no footprints to be found on the damp earth. The locals shook their heads knowingly, believing that the wit-weaven had led the arrogant merchant astray, punishing him for his hubris. In a secluded village nestled deep within the Ardennes, locals whisper about thunder that is not merely a product of the weather. On one fateful night, as a dense storm descended upon the land, a haunting sound reverberated through the forest, a mournful trumpet-like cry that sent shivers down the spines of all who heard it. It was on this eerie night that a young girl named Lisette wandered too far from the safety of her home, lured by a mysterious blue light dancing among the trees. The elders spoke of the Carnabo, a mythical being said to be part demon, part man, who emerged from the depths of the underworld on stormy nights, seeking companionship to ease its eternal solitude. Legend has it that if one ventures into the woods and listens closely enough, they may still hear the faint echoes of Lisette's anguished cries, intertwined with the haunting lament of the Carnabo's lonely trumpet. Lang Wapper, known as the trickster of Antwerp, was a mischievous figure who took great pleasure in teaching lessons of humility. One of his targets was a boastful nobleman who enjoyed belittling the less fortunate. However, the nobleman's laughter soon turned to fear as he found himself being pursued by a towering figure whose body seemed to stretch endlessly. While Lang Wapper's pranks may have been playful, the message of humility he conveyed left a lasting impact on all those who crossed his path. Exploring the rich folklore of Belgium opens up a fascinating portal to the core values, deepest fears, and essential teachings of its people. These ancient stories, passed down through generations, not only provide entertainment but also serve as a moral compass, guiding us through life's challenges. They offer a glimpse into the mysterious forces that may lie beyond our understanding. As you ponder these tales, consider if there are any mystical aspects we may have overlooked. Your thoughts and insights are welcome in the comments section below. Thank you for taking the time to immerse yourself in our exploration of Belgium's captivating folklore.